I shouldn't have to fight anything on my way back home. Oh, then again. Alright, that's heavy attacks. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. A. Alright, I gotta figure out how to tell Boy to fire when I need him to. Oh, crap. Well, he just stood there and watched me kill him. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, now we can get back home and use the teleportation. Because we've cleared everything here. Yeah. Actually, let's real quickly... nope. There, nope. Oh, there we go. Options. View controls. Here we go. Alright. So, X is the sun action. B is the interact. B is also roll or dodge. No, A is dodge. B is interact. Y is the axe recall. Then light attack, heavy attack. Aim, block, parry. That's all pretty standard. Arrow type is the up button. Well, someone tackles my friend and stomps their head in. I'm going to be standing there in shock for a minute. I suppose, especially considering you were already down to basically 1 hit point anyway. Okay, so axe is right, chaos, blades left, quick turn. Okay, all right. Of course, then I got to figure out how to do the special attacks. It was shield. It's this, and then the either light attack or heavy attack for the runics. Left and right stick for switching to blood. Okay. Alright, I think I got it. Well, we'll see how I have it when I actually go into a full-on fight scenario. Alright, let's go figure out what's next. We've cleared this area out. We've even cleared the Mystic Gateway Hidden Chamber. Yeah, so actually if you look over... Oh, yeah. And you can't really see it behind my camera. But Region Wildwoods, all of the stuff there is clear, except for there's an undiscovered item. I don't know what that undiscovered item is. Because obviously it's undiscovered. So obviously there's something that I've missed. But I don't know what. Alright, well... The one side quest we never did finish was Fafnir's storeroom, I don't think. So let's go there and do that. Yeah, let's go there and do that. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
I was waiting for another story from Mimir, but it didn't happen. Alright,
Just
so
make sure you watch each other's backs in the storeroom. Wouldn't want to lose my loyal customers.
alright, so we made it to the storeroom, but then we got overwhelmed by enemies stronger than us, so I left. So let's see if we can finish this up. Yeah, we did all of this. And in fact, this is where we got one of our first apples, if I remember correctly, from that chest there. Was it that way or was it this way? It was this way, yep. Yeah, so we were able to clear one side of the room, but not the other. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Wow. Wow. Okay.
There's nothing but poison in this one. And the stupid bird statue.
And useful resources. The main reason we are here, boy. However, many of these chests have been emptied.
Probably by the Reavers. I hope they didn't take Sindri's whetstone.
For somebody that was a full level higher than me, he died way too easily. In my opinion. He died way too easily. And he leveled... So the other thing is I remember when we came here originally. We came here originally and I was level 3, I think. And his teammates were both level 3s. So we were able to deal with them. But he was level 5. So they made sure to maintain at least a 1 level increase from a difficulty perspective.
We'll even find the whetstone.
Remember what I told you about expectations, boy.
Keep them low. I remember. Still, good feeling.
Okay. Oh, great. Oh. Damn it! I can't remember what to use. That's not her. Wrong buttons again. Whew. I am struggling getting used to this.
So much for my good feeling.
Control scheme. And I'm definitely not nearly as good with aim as I would be with keyboard and mouse. Alright.
Focus up.
Oh, lovely. Dude, you disappeared. He disappeared.
I was ready for them this time.
I saw.
So I should keep my expectations low, but always expect an attack?
It is a delicate balance. Expect the worst, assume nothing, and always anticipate an attack.
Sure is a lot to remember.
All right. That's... Okay. I don't know what that attack was.
And only one room left. I know I shouldn't hope, but you think we'll find it there?
No.
I'm really struggling to concentrate. I thought I heard one of Odin's ravens, but I guess not. I don't trust this big open room. Wrath of the Frost Ancient. Oh, I remember that one. I tried using that in my first playthrough. It just doesn't do enough damage. Yeah, everything still ends up being alive afterward.
So, back to piss on my corpse, you ungrateful little... who are you two?
We're looking for a whetstone. Have you seen it?
Aye, there was one in this room. My son sharpened his dagger on it, right before stabbing me in the back.
What?
Little bastard thought it was his turn to lead my crew. I was hard on him, sure. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I did the same thing to my dad when I was his age.
He killed his own father?
Where is he now?
Ha! He may be a bastard, but he's my bastard. You'll get no help from me, fool.
Then his dagger will help.
Hey! That's mine! Hey!
Come, boy. We are leaving.
Oh, God. 2 of them. Fantastic. Oh, really? Where? Yeah, that was my fault. Oh, that was bad. Of course, there's another one. That's one. Oh, now I understand why he's taking so long. Damn it. So, the other one, the first one I killed was a level 4, this one's a level 6, which is the same level I am. There we go. Okay.
Doesn't fall far.
Inscribed sign of resilience. A whole bunch of I've gotten a whole bunch of soft steel, which I don't need anymore. Where am I going now? Okay, there we go. Return to Sindri.
Why would his son betray him like that? Kill his own father? Over some treasure? Seems so greedy.
Remember what I told you, boy. Pursue nothing.
Well, sure. He didn't seem like a great father, but...
You only know half the story.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sure.
Another one of these guys. Another one of the ancients.
Ready yourself!
Really?
How do you consider the tactical retreat?
Oh, come on, I'm not done? Rare enchantment.
Up there. See it?
Up there where? Yeah, that was one of the bells for the chest over here. We already did this. Alright. Oh, good. At least there's another... Oh, I did want to look. Let's see. This is what we just got. No, that's the pommel. Armor. I thought we got another enhancement. Another talisman. It must have been a new socket then.
Well,
We found no whetstone. This dagger belongs to the Reaver who took it.
They took most of the good stuff.
oh? Well, here, take this. In exchange for the dagger.
Okay, so that's a new talisman. Talisman of Betrayal. So this is the talisman of Rejuvenating Fury, Strength, Defense, Cooldown. That's just Defense Cooldown. I mean, it'll get me... It'll level up higher. Alright.
The dagger you brought me is quite interesting. An artless design, but the construction is sound. Where in the temple did you find this?
In a Reaver's back.
Ugh. Oh.
He mentioned he was part of a larger clan. Maybe they took the whetstone?
Quite possibly. I know I've seen this design before. I have a favor to ask. Just a small favor, really. Do you remember the dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back?
That we just gave him
Some
5
killer?
seconds ago?
Yeah. I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northry stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
Alright.
Ready and ready.
Another treasure hunt? Pointless.
Well, not if Sindri really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son. He
Oh,
murdered
missed
his
echoes.
father.
Yeah, so the mist echoes were one of the things we found out about as a drop from... somehow we get them in Niflheim. Haven't figured out how yet, though. Okay, I wanted to... Alright, I can upgrade this one. Alright, so that one is now level 4. It would jump to level 6, but it still only has the defense attribute, which would mean I'd lose 10 points of strength and 8 points of cooldown. I, though, do get 2 enchantment sockets, which would potentially allow me to get strength and cooldown added back. I think I'm going to make that move.
Was there more?
Alright, and then strength and cooldown. Okay, so there's strength, and I'm going to actually get an extra point out of it anyway. Perfect Sigil of the Realm. Okay. And then cooldown is the other one. Alright, so that'd give me cooldown and luck. Alright, that's the only one then. Alright, so we put that in. Okay. Alright. That works. That works. I didn't lose too much, if anything, from that. And then, hopefully, I'll be able to eventually level it up to level 6. And we'll see what that gets us. One other quick thing I wanted to look at. There were a bunch of skills I never purchased because I could not do them with mouse and keyboard controls. So aim and hold RT to charge up the Leviathan Axe and cause an explosion on impact that inflicts frost damage. Alright, so let's go ahead and purchase that. Aim and hold RB to select 3 targets. See, this one I just don't even care about. While barehanded, aim and press RB to instantly recall. Let's go ahead and at least add it. And then this is the changing of stance things, which I've never understood. Oh, and this one's actually gotten an additional bonus. I get additional frost damage because I have a runic attribute over 125. While evading, yeah, okay, let's see. Press RT after performing the Guardian's Justice Shield Slam. That's a switch stance. While barehanded and evading. This one's the same thing. If I can get my runic over 175, I get an even bigger damage bonus. While evading. Here's the other one. Aim and press RT to perform a powerful sweeping attack. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and add this. And this. And this. At some point, I need to get my Blades of Chaos up to level 5. And then we've got everything for Atreus.
More to discuss.
Alright. Next. What is next? We've cleared all of this. I want to try and get the remaining 2 braziers lit tonight. I absolutely want to try and get that done tonight. So there were 2 that we could not do because you had to do some side areas along the shoreline in order to be able to even get to where the braziers were. So, yeah, let's just go ahead to the boat. and figure out which one we're going to do next.
Hey, wait for me.
Well, you should run faster.
Come here. How'd you come to be in these lands?
Lad, there comes a time in every man's life when he changes his name and heads north to make a new start. If you live long enough to do this many times over, you might end up as far north as this place. By the time I arrived, I already knew Odin by his reputation, and so I set to demonstrate my worth by coming to him with something I knew he'd value. A mystic well of knowledge. Or rather, I should say, a well of water laced with enough mystic mushrooms to make a god see visions. Oh, he was rightly impressed. Can't say for sure what he saw that led him to try gouging out his own eyes, but I managed to restrain him before he finished the job. Then I persuaded him it has been his sacrifice made for an even higher form of sight to be bestowed. Blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. I used to think he never caught on. But the day he took my eye, I realized he had never been fooled. He knew I'd outwitted him, called the lesson wisdom, and hired me to make sure from then on I was on his side. And for a long, long time I truly was. Doesn't mean he didn't hold a grudge.
Alright. I've been here. We've been here before. But this is also where one of the braziers are, and we've got to get behind, into that door.
I will not give up until they are put to rest.
I've got to figure out how to get in there. Oh, there's another Yggdrasil item. Alright, so this is not new content necessarily, or not new area of the game. So while I'm getting to the top and trying to at least get to a point that we've been to before, I'm going to go ahead and run some ads again here real quickly. So no one should miss anything while I'm doing this. Plus there's another, yeah, so there's the other side of the door. I need to figure out how to get to that door. How the hell am I going to get there? Or is this one of the gates that I can actually get to from the main room? And therefore I just walk across the bridge to it? Because that's just a shortcut down. That's the dragon that we killed. And there's no way to climb this wall. That's what we used to open up that chest. There's got to be another way to get up there. that I'm just not seeing. Alright, well let me go find that Yggdrasil dew drop that I saw. Figure out how to get into that cavern, because maybe that...
I'm not entirely sure, lad. It was abandoned long before Jormungandr came to town and flooded the place.
Okay, here we
I wonder
go.
what it was like to live here. Should we dock on this beach?
Oh, here we go. Alright, so let's grab this first. Alright, there's 2 more points of luck. Nice.
Mimir, I still don't get why you ever wanted to work for Odin.
Back then, I was young enough to still be ambitious. Aesir gods were as powerful a force as I've come across, but they clearly lacked for strategy, focus, and sage counsel. All this could I faithfully provide. And so, a stranger from a far-off island found himself with Odin's ear, trusted as he trusted no one but himself. And with that kind of power, laddie, I must confess, there are perks.
Yeah, but he's Odin.
I never claimed to be perfect, laddie, only clever. And often too clever by half.
So what'd you do to get Odin so mad at you?
Or I can just tell you this story later.
Okay, so that area that I went to, King's Hollow, never seen it before in my life. Played this game 12, 15 times, never seen it before. Now granted, most of those times were challenge runs, so I wasn't really doing a lot of exploring. But yeah, that's gonna... I have no idea what's back there. Alright, there's the bird. Alright, so that's 26. That was the one that I could hear earlier. Alright, there's another chest. Not that I really need more hack silver, but you know. Alright, there's another tear. God only knows what's going to pop out of that. Oh, don't tell me that's another traveler I've got to deal with on a very, very small platform. Let's switch to the blades. They seem to work better against these guys. At least he's only level 5. And I'm stun locked. Okay, you're gonna sit there with that. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Ready? I'm not ready.
Damn it! Nope.
Exhausted.
don't mind fighting them. I just hate that they put me on in such a small platform to do it.
Another name. Ulrim.
There we go. Alright, so that's 7. The 8th one is right there, and there's a whole entire set of side content over next to it that we're going to have to go through to be able to get to it. So, first things first, let's take this down. Yeah, I don't mind fighting the Travelers, but the Traveler Warriors, or whatever they're called. But to create a false sense of difficulty just by limiting the arena size, I think is ridiculous, but... whatever. Oh, shoot! There's a tear up there that I have to clear, too. Alright, well, that's fine.
Gradually, as I grew more to care about people and the world, my job became to contain him, to protect him from himself. By serving peace, I served his interests as well. That's the truth. But he saw it as disloyalty. No longer trusting my motives, but not wishing to part with my brain or tongue, he bound me to a tree and adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad we came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
You want to be cheer?
Alright, well, there's another...
We're not getting in there without a key.
No, we're not. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I have no idea what's back here, or what that key is that I need. Maybe it's at the end of Sindri's side quest line. Alright, well... we'll go back to where I just killed the Traveler, I suppose. That was Fartelfheim Realm Tower. Yeah, so we wouldn't have been able to open that any other way. Okay. I'll go back and see if we can clear that tear, and then we'll go over to the other tower and see if we can light the brazier. Alright. Let's start with the axe, so we know what's coming out of the tear. Great. And I'm... oh, I don't know. I don't want to deal with them. I don't like dealing with them anyway, but dealing with two of them that are a level above me... Let's try one more, being I know what's coming now, at least. How are you able...
Gonna be all right.
No, because you're able to fucking... Well, that was fucking fantastic.
You two make quite a formidable duo.
I do not like when a company sets up enemies that are and I have this problem, by the way, with FromSoft too, by the way. They create this idea of what's called hyper armor, where they can basically attack through your attacks. And it's just not a realistic scenario. However, we're dealing with wolfhounds. I understand. I've just never been a big fan of that concept in Dust of Realms, okay. Alright, that's all. Alright. Yeah, just not a big fan of that particular combat design, I guess is what it would be called. I also am not a fan of no iframes during a healing scenario. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted this. There's all kinds of stuff over there that's all side content. I don't think it's tied necessarily to any storyline or anything. Alright, let's see if we can't go light this other brazier.
Thank you, by the way,
For what?
for saving me. I know I screwed things up before Baldur grabbed me.
You did. But you are my son.
Alright, let's see. There's a tear up there. There's a beach right there.
Mimir, you never told me what happened with the stonemason's son.
Hrimthur, son of Thamur. After completing his father's masterwork, the Great Wall of Jotunheim, he thought of nothing but making the Aesir pay for their crimes against the giants. Once he longed to fight Thor, but tragedy had brought wisdom to Hrimthur, and cunning. He observed that Asgard's
Vitality.
walls were half-built and shoddy, for no Aesir god could be bothered with such tiresome labour. So Hrimthur adopted the guise of an ordinary man, and made the Aesir an offer. He would build them majestic new walls, and if he couldn't build them within 2 turns of the season, they would owe him nothing for his labours. And if he succeeded, he asked only for an audience with the goddess Freya. Odin agreed, knowing the task was impossible, but intrigued by the stranger. Hrimthur made short work of it, of course. He had the benefit of his father's training and the aid of a magical stallion for fetching stones. Odin was not happy to find himself on the losing end of the wager, but he seemed to uphold his end of the bargain.
Runic.
Freya was sent to meet the mason, and to her surprise, he wanted only to whisper something in her ear. That being done, he made his way out of Asgard. And when he found Thor awaiting him at the gates of Midgard, he knew he had been double-crossed. But he didn't care, because his plan was complete.
It was? What did he say to Freya?
Only she could
Vitality.
say for certain, but I've had many moons to work it out. Hrimthur knew that Freya loathed the Aesir, despite her marriage to Odin, and I believe he gave her the secret to Asgard's defences. some weakness he may have built in, structural or magical, which I expect will be exploited come Ragnarok when Surtur arrives to burn Asgard to ash. If not sooner.
Alright, so there's two different areas. But I don't think this... I've done this one before. I did this one in my first playthrough. And this one does not take me to the back of that door. So there's another one I found in the back that I don't think I've ever been to before.
Beacon Beach over here.
I'm going to go back to that one first. At least I don't think I've ever been there. It doesn't look familiar. Yeah, I kept going because I kept seeing the Yggdrasil dew drops. What's back here?
Here we go.
All right. This wasn't even the bench point. Oh, this is just to a tear. Oh, good. Not another fight. Dust of Realms. That's great, but I need 2 pure dusts or something else. Something more powerful dust. Alright, so that's not the one I was talking about. The one I was talking about was over here.